Hello everybody, it's Joe here and welcome to OMSI 2. Today we are back in Westcountry 3. We've got the Studio Polygon Renown, which I'm really excited to take a look at. And we also have Reverseidle, aka Josh from Studio Polygon, who is with us this evening. And
Hello.
and we're going to be taking a look at this. I'm going to be arsing my way through it, probably not showing off all the features, and Josh is going to be instructing me on what I'm missing and what I'm not showing you. So yeah, here we are. We're on West Country, and we're in this gorgeous corporation transport. Which one is it again? Let's have a look on the side. Does it have
Aberdeen.
Aberdeen, right, so that's Aberdeen. Okay, and yeah, we're going to be driving the Route 35 from Totnes Trade Estate down into Paignton, and then we're going to drive something else probably, but we'll do this for now. So yeah, B10BLE, brilliant. Okay, so hang on, I've got a list of talking points here. As you can see on the inside, it's absolutely stunning. How long has the B10 been in production then, Josh, since you started?
Well, I think I started it when, just after the Streetlight came out, like 3 years ago.
So
But then I remade it about 5 times.
I was gonna
The most
say,
recent one's taken like a year and a half.
because I've been watching the development on it. Oh, Berlin, very very kind of you. Thank you for that. Yeah, I've been watching. Obviously, been on stream to us in the in our own little private Discord, and the amount of times that things have been deleted, redone, and we've all been sat there like, it's perfect. What are you on about? And you've gone back and redone it. So obviously, this is this the perfect version then? Almost. Very much?
It's as perfect as it can be with the sudden rush of this stream.
Yeah, but you guys all missed out on it. Before we loaded the stream, there was a lot of shouting and it'll just, oh, what's this in the middle? We don't know what this is. This has only just appeared from somewhere. We're not quite sure where it's come from, so we'll just look this way. But yeah, there's this random texture that's appearing everywhere we look. I don't know if that's a West Country thing or a B10 Renown thing. We're not quite sure, so if you just bear with us with that one, it will be rectified by the release. Maybe it's just one of those canvases, isn't it, from the range that somebody's obviously bringing with them on the bus.
Jesus.
Oh dear. But yeah, so as you can see inside this aside, it looks absolutely stunning. We've got some lovely paint there that someone's obviously some youth has very kindly left us. We've got all different kind of specs. How many specs did you say there were in total?
There will be, well, currently available to you, there are
Me
20.
personally.
Yeah, you personally, there are 20,
Okay.
but when everybody else purchases it, it's going to be closer to 25, 30.
25 to 30 specs. Wow. Okay, and that's all different seats. I mean, I've seen a couple of the different seats, interiors. So yeah, it is exciting. We've got all the different adverts inside the Macmillan one there. I remember that from from when they were around Halifax, where, God, it's a few years ago now. But yeah, so this Corporation one, Aberdeen, we're going with.
One.
No, it's because the actual livery is called Glasgow. So we're not quite sure if anyone can fill us in.
It's just a small lapse in geography.
Scotland Corporation Transport. We've got this nice little cash thing here. I don't know, did you say that you might struggle to get that to actually function, or would you be able to get the money to...
Yeah, so the way OMSI works is you can't access the way you give money. So you can do it via keyboard, but you can't make the cash box work as, like, I can make, like, change animate through, but you wouldn't be able to, people wouldn't take it, you wouldn't be able to take it from the desk kind of thing.
Okay,
so it's just there to look nice.
So that's more of a cosmetic one. Whereas, of course, the ones that I'm used to, the B10s that I'm used to, have, of course, they've got the Assault screen. That's the sort that I purchased many moons ago. They've not got this feature. It's just literally a little trough here that you just give the driver your money, and it was. Yeah, so right, shall we get it fired up? So is it just the standard Studio Polygon E?
Yeah, lots of E. Hold E when to the
Okay,
engine.
so that's electrics. That's that one. Round again. Oh, there we go. So we have some life. Excellent. Ticket is firing up. Excellent. Right. Okay. So if we, the doodads.
The cards.
Where are they?
Yeah, the cards are
here.
just there now. They're
just
not
stuffed
floating.
down the side. Well, I wasn't going to say anything about the floating cards, but apparently from Void Warranty with an X, Joe, that's Aberdeen. Take it from a Glaswegian. So I apologise for doubting you. It is definitely it's Aberdeen Corporation Transport. So with this, the actual livery, was this a heritage livery? Then they came out with. They never actually ran like back before deregulation.
No, I think it was just like a heritage on this, and then they transferred it to like Buses of Somerset.
Oh
so
right, everything seems to go to
Somerset
Buses
Corporation
of Somerset.
Transport.
Everything seems to go to Buses of Somerset, doesn't it? Right, so we'll pop the doodah on here, and 9810, the usual pin. We'll pop that on there. Yeah, lovely. And of course, this is the usual Studio Polygon. You can do that. It's all functional, as is the Streetlight one, the MMC one. I'm assuming it all works the same, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's the updated one, so it's the one that the MMC's got now.
Ah, right, okay.
So if you click the trade estate in the middle, you get the list of stops, and don't look at that.
You would do when it's released. You will do. Right, okay. You will get that eventually.
It was there the other night.
Yeah, we've got to say at this point there are some things that are subject to change on this still. There's a couple of things that have just been ironed out, as it were. But yeah, so yeah, there might be some things in this thing. Oh my god! But when the actual version becomes available to you, all of this will be ironed out, and you'll never know that there was ever something not right. There's also another couple of features that I like with this. So this is this the first bus that you're able to wiggle your mirrors up and down with?
Yeah, it's the first bus in OMSI, I think. Certainly the first UK one that not only can you move the mirrors, the reflection will update with it.
I was just going to say that. If you look, you can't see the wheel there, and if you move it down, you then can see your wheel. And the same also if I open these doors, you can also do the same with the offside one. You can wiggle that about to your heart's content. Can you move them in and out, or is it just up and down?
No, the way it works, you can only, it's one or the other, unfortunately.
Oh, British Transport Photos, very, very kind of you. I'm glad you like the Renown. I like the Renown as well. Another thing, of course, with the doors is you actually have to click and hold the button. You can't just press, and again, is that an OMSI first? Because it's taking me a little bit of time to get used to.
Yeah, so the default way OMSI simulates it is electric doors, whereas these are air doors, so you have to, I guess, pump enough air by holding the button down to generate enough pressure for the door to close, so that's why you have to hold it down.
Of course. So yeah, when you're actually using your slash and your asterisk, you have to press and hold the button. And did you say something about, like, obviously different buses would have different, like the doors would have, Buren, very kind of you, I appreciate that. Different versions would have, the doors would open quicker and slower, and that will be different every time you spawn the bus.
Yeah, so maybe in the next variant we spawn later, the doors might be a little bit more
I'm going to say this is probably the quickest I've ever seen these doors open and close, and they're like, oh yeah, you have to hold the button, and it's not really showing that you have to hold the button, is it? Because these are a fairly good set of doors. What do we actually have on here? Is this just an LED? Is it an LED? Not an LED?
LED on the front and then flip dot on the side and the rear.
Okie dokie. So to do that, it's just your standard up here, is it? Are we just going round? Are we putting numbers in?
Yeah, 35.
Just 35. And then, of course, really, really simple there. I should know how to operate that, because I of course, I have one of these, don't I? But different versions of different buses, the same Hanover controller seems to work differently. And then on the front, we have painting via Berry Pomeroy. Painting on the side with a couple of dead pixels, that's brilliant. And on the back there, lovely. You should be able to hear that just about. I know it's quite quiet, but obviously we're not going anywhere at this moment in time. Right, yeah, should we get going, or is there anything else you wish to show everybody?
You can lock the cab window if you want.
Oh, you can actually lock it shut?
Yeah, so it makes an awful noise when you try and unlock it with the little grey button at the top.
Grey button at...
Like at the top of the circle you just clicked.
Oh, Kenzie, very, very kind of you. Thank you for that. Grey button at the top. Yeah, I'm gonna see it eventually. I'm sure it's
No,
right
no,
in front of me.
the button you just clicked.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean now. There's a little button on top, isn't there? Oh, heck.
And yeah, sounds like the glass is smashing.
Oh, Kark, my wife left me up in this DLC, helps me through it. Oh, I'm terribly sorry to hear that. And I'm sure it will. I'm sure it'll give you plenty of hours of entertainment that a marriage didn't. Yeah, and of course we can depress this pedal here. We can move the steering wheel up and down, of course. Can you move it forward and away from you? Is that possible?
You can twist the angle, but it requires a different camera view because it's in a difficult place. Like you can only in real life touch it with your right hand.
Okay. I didn't know from personal experience if you could actually do that on a B10. I know you could move the steering wheel towards and away from you, but I didn't know that you could. I didn't know that you could actually, do that. But yeah, brilliant. Right, okay. We can get some lights on, of course. Is that the? So those are down here, aren't they? If I remember rightly.
Yeah, they are fixed.
So right, I can hide that with that. The check engine light, excellent. Which is, I think that's a lot better because you've actually got a switch to. I like that. And then these, it's just a master switch. Lights down there, and of course that's your cab light, but we don't need that on today. Oh, Bjorn, it's very, very kind of you. Appreciate that. As I say, if we just ignore the texture there, it's going to keep cropping up, isn't it? We've got some nice anti-bad behaviour lights at the top there. I'm assuming that's what they're there for, so that you can't sit at the back of the vehicle and get up to any mischief. A couple of regular lights at the top. I love this texture that you've got going on here.
It's nice bit of black moles.
Yeah, it's just filthy in there.
Oh, and there's stop bells as well. Each stop bell works, so you wouldn't click it like before in OMSI. You could just click any old stop bell, like any part of it. But now, if you click it and hold it, and
the actual button moves.
And then if you hold it in, and then if you hold the stop bell in, and then when you release it, you should hear the bell click off. You know, like the bell in the cab.
Oh yeah, I can hear a little bit of a click there. I don't know if everyone will be able to hear it. Brexit enjoy it. Very, very kind of you. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. You can hear a click when you let go. You can just about hear that.
Yeah. And if you open the door and close it to
I'm
reset
just one of those
stop.
awful youths at the back of the bus that just keeps clicking the bell repeatedly. So if I open the door, sorry.
And then you watch the stop bell, like the stop sign in the car.
Okay. We need to go back here then, don't we?
Yeah.
So if I press that,
and then and then if you open the doors and watch the stop screen, you'll see like the bulb. It takes time to.
It does. It doesn't just extinguish
illuminate
straight away. That is brilliant. It's a full-on halogen light, that isn't it?
Yeah.
That's brilliant. Oh, hang on. Someone's nicked my steering wheel. Oh, hang on. Right, it's back. Back. I thought in the time that we've sat down at the back of the bus, some youths had got on and nicked off with his cash tray, and well, you can't nick off with that. You could kill someone with that, couldn't you? It's the right unit. Right, okay, so let's have a bit of red text on. Oh, you're having a laugh. There's no red text on this particular version. Not that that's the Renown. That's my OMSI playing up. Of course.
That's probably why those canvases are showing up.
Yeah, there's something not right with OMSI, is there, today? Well, I'll tell you what, we'll do this drive. That's just a bit of luggage that someone's brought with them. That's what we're passing that off as. Lewis Bradley, very kind. Do the air tanks have random air leaks, like his B6?
I can arrange it to happen, yeah. So the the Renown we recorded this particular sound set from had an awful air leak, and it was really difficult to get a lot of sounds, but obviously I have the air leak sound, so yeah, I can put them in quite easily. Awesome.
Right, okay. Yeah, so it can be arranged. It can be arranged. Right. Okay, what time are we on here? I think we depart at 10:02, so we need to actually skip that through. There we go, 5 minutes before. We're on, apparently it's Bank Holiday Monday, so I actually skipped to Monday. And ticket selling easy on this?
Yeah, because you'll have to shift teed for the change. But you can use the ticketer to sell.
Okie dokie, well we'll do that. We'll sell via the ticketer. And then, yeah, so there's no cash tray on this with it having that. Yeah, so that would obviously fall into this square thing here.
Yeah, so if you look at it...
If we go down the front, hang on, where are we? I've probably gone the wrong way, haven't I? There I go. So you could actually, you'd have to get that out at the depot, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I don't think a driver would have the keys to it, because where he could just take off with a vault full of money.
Is it? Is it? So I mean, I've literally never seen a bus like this. Apparently, they were quite popular in big cities, but I've never seen one like this. So,
I think
would it be exact change only? Is that how
yeah, I
that
think
would work?
it's like it's definitely a Scotland thing. Like all of the buses seem to have that,
Yeah.
and obviously you don't have a float, do you? You don't have like a cash tray, so it would be exact fare. And I guess if you pay too much, then tough.
Then tough, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't think you'll get any money off your journey next time. I'll just shut that. We don't want folk playing with that while they're waiting to get off, do we? Right, okay. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head. We can. Oh dear, had to do that.
You just
Had
wait
to
until
do
you
that.
drive along, and it just collapses.
There we go. We'll pop that up. Pop that up. Right, okay. So yes, we've got our destination on the front. We've got no passengers. There is a bit of a shortage of passengers at the moment, isn't there? Right, okay. Oh, of course, they all appear 5 seconds before we're due to leave. Right, so we'll let them on. Does this change at the bottom corner here to tell you whether you're on time or not?
Oh, give us a signal.
Yeah.
Oh, hang
so
on, what's happened?
What on earth? I think it's definitely an OMSI issue.
I
Cause
think
no
that is.
textures
Oh
aren't
my
in our
god, what's
bus.
happened to
Just a single please, mate.
Obviously, he's really having a fit today, isn't
Lovely.
it?
Cheers.
What on earth?
Oh, hang on, I can't take the money because the texture's in the way. Oh, for crying out loud.
It might be worth just restarting it.
I think we might have to restart OMSI.
What on earth?
Oh no! Right, just bear with us 2 seconds, everybody. We'll be back. We'll be back momentarily.
Excuse me.
Priceless.
Right, we're back. That's all sorted. OMSI has been restarted, and we think that everything is under control now. So it's 1650. The red text is here now, which is brilliant. And let's just start the vehicle. We'll let it get itself sorted. And yeah, right, okay, we'll just push the pedal. I'm just going to move that down. I know you say you don't like it that low, but just so I can see the speedo. And that's just over the top. That'll do. Yeah, sorry about that, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the Cisco hold music there. It's like being sat on hold to the doctors, isn't it? Right, let's put the doodah in there. So we're 35.
Oh, you might be able to watch the flip dot this time if you're quick enough.
Ah,
Because they do animate.
so they do move.
They
Well,
do,
should
they
we
do the
just
flip.
be lazy and put it in like this so we can see the animation?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's 22. 35 painting. So that'll come on the front, and that'll... Way! Look at that, brilliant. Love it. Right, we'll just nip down here again. Pop a few lights on, 6, 7, 8, and we don't need number 9. We'll pop the card in. 9810. And then this, of course, will all be fine. I think it's because I don't have a specific font for that, so that's why none of that's showing up. But right, let's let the hordes on, and we'll try again. Possibly.
Hello. Can I have an all-day ticket?
Ah, there we go. Look at that. Right, so he wants a day ticket. I mean, you need to put it in there, so we'll try and educate him. We might have an educated bunch by the end of the stream. Oh, brilliant! Look at that.
Ticket, please.
No, hang on. What does she want? 550. And the ticketer sounds like a ticketer now.
Hate to print away for a ticket anymore.
What's he doing? Stood up. Seats are plenty. Hey, what's happening here? Oh dear. Oh, that's brilliant. I love the dead pixels on that. I think that's fantastic. And it sounds brilliant. I mean, it's a stupid thing to say. It's like when I turned my B10 on and was stood next to it. It's literally the same sound. I can't get over that. I mean, this is years of driving the AD156 Renown. That, like, now this is like proper, just fantastic. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I'm not just saying that because, you know, because Josh is. Would you say that you were my friend or just work colleague?
I won't want to cast aspersions, so we'll say friend.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll go with friend. Yeah, I'm not just saying that because he's my friend, but also because this is absolutely fantastic. Right, let's skip a few minutes ahead, and they're all going to come again, aren't they? Oh no, they're not. Right, let's go. So we'll shut some doors. Oh, they're fairly quick as well, aren't they? And one shut just before the other that time. Right. Off we go. So some of them yell at you, don't they? They do the... Oh, it's got the eclipse indicator. And just be careful not to turn too sharp, because I'll take that bus stop out. Am I going to get it round in one? I don't think I am. We're going into a tree here. We might have to do a bit of... Do you reckon I can do that?
Oh yeah, it'll buff out.
Oh yeah, look at that, loads of space. Bit of that's why windscreen keeps smashing.
Yeah.
So we promise we'll be quiet so that you can actually hear. Like at some points we'll be quiet so you can hear the engine. Right, there we go, we're off to the left, aren't we? Down to the station. I think this lady wants to get on here, so we'll... There we go. We'll stop that. There we go. Oh, hang on, we need to do some tickets up here, don't we? Right, hang on. Day ticket, 850. And we'll... There we go. Oh, it's brilliant. I love the ZF sounds on it. Just when you're stopping, just have lots of fond memories of that. If we can just be... There's a lot of camera views, isn't there? There we go. Oh, look at that. That's
There are a
ace.
lot.
there are a lot of camera views to skip through, so you can sit in your favourite seat no matter where, you know, whichever your favourite seat was on the B10. You can sit here and just travel along. It's a little bit easier on train sim, isn't it, to drive from the passenger view than it is on this, but and oh, hang on. Oh, hang on, there we go. Sorry, I'm smashing up brand new bus, aren't I? There we go. And I believe as well you did say that the idea of this was
Can I have a child
obviously a
return,
lot of buses,
please?
in fact I think every bus pretty much, when you played it in OMSI, it looks factory fresh, whereas this is designed from the word go to look like it's had many hard, difficult years in service, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So a lot of older buses like UK buses in OMSI, no matter their age, they all look like they've just rolled out. So this was textured completely in substance painter. It was something we started doing like midway through the Streetlight, but obviously the Streetlight's a pretty new bus, so it didn't need the whole thing doing.
Ruining.
Yeah, exactly. So the Renown was ruined in substance paint. It was made to look like it's been in service for upwards of 20 years.
I mean, you can see it from the dashboard, can't you? I mean, there's so many scratches across here. There's all this round here, just scuffs and scrapes. There's all down here around the dashboard where you can just around the windscreen where you can see that passengers have just not taken care at all. They've smashed it in bits. It's not nice to see, is it? Because obviously nobody wants to see a vehicle that's just been treated badly. But it's great to see in OMSI because it just feels brilliant. You know, it feels a lot more. You know what I mean?
Natural.
Yeah, natural. That is exactly the word I'm looking for.
That's what I attempted to do. I mean, obviously,
I'd say
like
you've done a pretty good job.
the R-Edge ones, which were 1996, will look a little bit worse than, say, the 2002 Transdev ones.
So depending on the spec, depends on how knackered it is.
Yeah, all of the interior, they're all different basically. They all have different levels of wear and tear and such like.
I mean,
so it's not just this would be the same texture for every 30 other buses.
Yeah.
It'll be different for most of the other buses as well.
Oh, that is brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant.
Same for the dashboard. Yours doesn't have any writing on, but obviously, I think it does. If you hide the wheel and you look at the handbrake, you can see where it's got the on and off writing. But on some, it's instructions how to start. It shows you where the dimmer is. Just
yeah, they've done that. I think on mine it has Tipex.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's just with like through the depot visits, I've noticed different dashboards have been Tipex different things, and obviously we've tried to recreate that, so it doesn't all just feel like you're driving the same bus over and over.
That's brilliant. I like that. Absolutely love that. Right, we'll just stop here. Of course, you can open the doors.
Hello.
While we're on the move, which is ace. It's one of the first buses like that of this quality that you've been able to do that on, but that's of course because most of the buses of this quality are quite new and obviously can't do that in real life. So if we hide that, there's oh there you go, you can see somebody's written on and off just on there, quite faded, and of course we've got some heaters. Now can you tell me, oh no, it doesn't matter, this is different to mine has a switch there. I haven't got a clue what it does. There's There's no label on it or anything. It's just a white. It's like a light switch. Nobody's got a clue.
Like a light.
Right, there we go. So
I think in one of the other variants you'll use tonight, I think that's actually in there.
Awesome.
It's like yeah.
Awesome.
It might be.
Oh, I love it.
I think there's about 5 different heaters for the Renown. It's a bit. I don't know why they kept changing it, but they changed it.
It's brilliant. It reminds me of when I used to work with Northern on the 142s, where like every single 142 you used to get on was just a different spec from somewhere different. The funniest one was like the fact that the wheelchair ramps were just in different places all the time. Like the ways that they found and places they found to store those wheelchair ramps. I'll never get out of that. I'll never get over that. So get out of that. Get over that. But yeah, it's similar to that, just lots of different. I guess different operators order them with different things on, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that looks aircon-like on there. I wouldn't imagine it was, but.
So when it works, it's like a temperature control. So the bottom button, obviously, temperature down, the top button, temperature up, and then the white display will have red text. Yeah.
Clever. I like it. I like it. Oh, here we go. Right, here we go. So we're round to the left. The rattle sounds are ace as well. I love it. I'm just
We'd have
trying
that
to...
iconic axle clatter somewhere.
Yes. Most Volvos do it, don't they? Even things like Eclipse 2s still have that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, there we go. We'll handbrake on just because I'm used to doing that.
Oh, hello. Single, please. Thank you very
Oh,
much.
I didn't mean to press T there. Oh, hang on. But I'm getting lazy. I'm pressing T and Control T. Right, off we go. Right, so. Oh, we're a minute and a half late. I don't want to drive it too fast because like in service, they don't just put the foot down a lot, do they? You know, this is how I always kind of remember it.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I'm sure with Leon's timetables you'll make it up.
Yeah, there on Westcountry there's quite a lot of slack areas, isn't there?
Yeah.
Lackadaisical. Oh, hang on.
That's one way of putting
Hang
it.
on, we're... Right, here we go. Sorry, I'm completely not reading the chat at all, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm just too engrossed in doing this. I know that you've probably got lots of questions. And we will hopefully answer them. I'll make a mental note that I have to keep glancing over at what's going on. Oh, this chap's going left, well, right. Right, so off we go. Can you kneel the bus?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, the
Absolutely.
doors have to be open though. Handbrake on doors open for it to kneel.
Okie dokie. Well, what we'll do is we'll demonstrate that at the next stop. Right. Oh yeah, a couple of people have asked about that. Can you show me how you kneel the bus if a disabled person was to come on? So we'll come down to this bus stop here, and then we'll just nip past that Range Rover, and we'll do that.
And mess with the wheelchair ramp as well. That's got a thing to it.
Ah, right. Okay. Well, right. So we'll kneel the bus. Can you put the ramp down when it's kneeled? I'm assuming you can.
Yeah, you might go through the curb, but
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll board the passengers. There we go. We'll board that. Get all them sorted. And right, there we go.
what?
You get on. Oh yeah, the horn's brilliant on this.
God, but it's so pathetic.
Oh, hang on, she wants a ticket. Sorry, love, I'm ignoring you there, aren't I? Right, there we go. Right, hang on. There we go. We'll get all them on. Right, so do we have to be outside for this, I'm assuming?
So for so when you pull the ramp, there is it's you might have to go on the F4 view. It might make it a little bit easier.
Yes, it might do.
It's inside the.
I can tell you've done this before. It's that handle, isn't it, in the corner?
Yeah.
So do we just click it? Do we click and pull?
Click and pull.
Oh, look at that. And there was a hiss that something happened there. So that's the
So-
ramp out. Okay.
Admittedly, there's something missing in the model, but there's basically a six-sided bolt, six-edged bolt, and that's like a halt brake sensor. So when the ramp is out,
It's
the halt
about
brake will
here,
come
isn't
on.
it? It's
It's
opposite
further
to
down.
that. But
Yeah, is it?
on mine
Yeah.
it is. I mean, on mine it is.
Yeah, but it's in there basically. It's in
Yeah.
around the area. So when you pull it, the halt brake goes on, and then when you put it back in, it'll make a quieter noise and go back on.
Yeah, yeah, okay, right, so that's, yeah, because I think mine's about here, and it got to the point where, because dirt could build up, the bus brakes could get stuck on if you kept the ramp out, because it wouldn't detect that the ramp was back even when it was. Right, so we'll pop you back in, there we go, and then of course people wanted us to demonstrate the kneeling, so that's just that. There you go. So we kneel all the way down. Heck, I'm going to go through the floor in a minute.
It does go quite far. It's like the face is collapsed.
Christ alive, it really is on the ground there. I think the bumper is more... Oh no, it's not. There is a tiny little gap between... That's brilliant. It's scraping its chin on the floor. Right, so we'll go back up. Hell! We're off. Well,
It's quick.
nobody can argue with the fact that we've not raised the doodah there, can they? Right, off we go. Oh, we're 3.2 minutes late, so we're going to have to get a wriggle on here.
Good luck going up all these hills. I think this one's one of the slow ones.
Oh, is this a... Oh, right, so different vehicles have different speeds, right.
So, do you remember the YouTube video I sent you the other day of...
I do.
The bus with the dramatic GeForce effect?
Yeah.
So, some of them are like that, some of them are like this, some of them are just regular, I guess. It just depends what I've seen online and what videos are on YouTube to...
Fair dues. Fair dues. From what I'm getting from the comments, you know, a lot of people are fairly impressed with this. So that's, you know, it's a good start. It's encouraging.
Please.
At least everyone's just not coming and going, oh, it doesn't look very good, I'm off to do something else. You know, a fair few people have stuck around as well, so, you know, it must be fairly decent. Oh, an Eclipse 2 coming the other way. We won't look at that, because this stream's not about Master Switch tonight, is it? There we go. Come on, everybody, on you get. Quick, quick. Quick's the word, sharp's the motion.
Hello.
Hi.
Here's a day ticket, lad.
Day ticket, there we go.
Thank you very much.
A child return, please.
3.55, lovely.
Thank you.
It looks like you've got a message on the ticketer as well.
Oh, we can have a message on the ticketer, so it's excellent. Right, hang on, we'll shut that. We'll read the message while driving. Oh, hang on,
I don't think it lets you.
Ah, clever. Right, well,
It knows your emotion.
that is brilliant. Right, well, what we'll do is we'll put our foot down. Oh, doesn't that just sound absolutely brilliant? Daniel Lewis Aberdeen says, can you tell Reverseidle I'm very proud of the work he's done? Oh, thanks for that, Daniel.
Thank you.
She's going all red, just like that fire engine.
Very kind.
Oh, it sounds good when you're flooring it, doesn't it? Oh, it's having a little bit of a moment round here, isn't it? Scenery's not loading as quick as it usually does. It's probably because it's not used to having a bus with so many features. Right, so hang on, we'll do it when we're here. At the trader school, the trader state. Yeah, so there's a little red exclamation mark, isn't there?
yeah.
So if we,
Good day, driver.
oh, hang on, you want a ticket now? For goodness' sake, I've got messages to read here. Can I just click that then?
Yeah, just click it.
Okay, well
Can
wait.
I have a child single, please?
You can love that. Oh, hang on, what's? Oh, I'm not getting a 1. We'll just click it, and she's happy with that. But oh, hang on, where's me? Can't pick me £2 coin up. There we go.
Hiya.
We'll board them quickly.
Can I have a child single, please?
Ah, so we knew that question was coming at some point. When is, or have you
Child
thought
single?
of a release date for this yet?
Alright, return ticket, please.
Yeah, but I think we should save that
Lovely.
until the end of the
Cheers.
stream.
Okie
You know,
dokie.
a small incentive for everybody.
A small
to stick around.
incentive to stay around, I love that.
Single,
Yes,
please, mate.
there is a release date
Lovely.
decided, and we
Cheers.
shall tell you later. Oh,
Yeah.
you're better at business than I am. I'd have just been like, oh yeah, it's X date, whenever, and then everyone would have buggered off. One new message for Joe Dobson. Brandon Payne running times. What's this? General message for all drivers. Please ensure you observe all timing points to avoid running early. Running early? There's no chance of that.
Chance to be a fine thing.
Brandon's trolling us. He's having an absolute laugh at our expense. Oh, well, how did it know that it was me? Have you set that up to happen?
Yeah, I put your name in.
I'm
earlier.
gonna say, oh, hang on, oh, there's gonna be an accident.
Oh, that's why the windscreen's always smashed up.
To be fair, that's the first accident I've had in this so far. It's pretty good. I've been doing well.
I'm sure it won't be the last.
No, it probably won't by the end of tonight, will it? Heck, we've been going 42 minutes and we're still in we're still in .NES. We've only just made it to Shyster Homes.
They saw you come in.
They did. They did. Oh dear.
Does it still say that? in the new update?
I believe it does, yeah. We saw
Oh,
you
good.
come in. Oh, hang on, he's driving right at me. Oh dear, taxis, I tell you. Yeah, I think it does in the new update. It's weird to come back to this version now because I was plodding around on the Little Town Runner on the newer version, and obviously all this round here's had a little bit of a heck, it's not going, is it?
Oh.
Foot's flat to the floor here. Right, here we go. I don't think I should really do that when there's children stood by the door, should I? Oh, hang on, how do we?
May I have a single ticket, please?
Of course you can, love. Right, there we go. Give you
Good
that.
day, driver.
What?
Does everything depend on the red text? Absolutely everything depends on that red text. Because otherwise, the reason that I depend on it is because when I'm selling tickets, sometimes passengers get on and just don't tell you what they want. So you're like, great, and then they start yelling at you, don't they? So,
Actually, in Gainsborough, they're all mute.
yeah, they are, aren't they? Well, Simon was driving it earlier, and he was like, oh, look, you see, there's nothing wrong with my driving, as we had a negative -4 GeForce going round a corner. Oh, there's no problem, they're not complaining. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't speak in Gainsborough. I mean, this is foot flat to the floor here. I think there's a lot of horses that have left this. Oh, we're up the curb. Oh, Shane Martin, very, very kind of you.
Hello.
Will there be a
Hello,
Travel West
driver.
Midlands spec included?
Is that the same as the Travel Dundee spec? If so, yeah.
Right.
You could potentially show it later, I guess, if you want, because it is in game.
We could have a go, couldn't we? We could have a go. Problem is we're still going to be here in 24 hours' time. If we spend an hour on each spec, we're going to be absolutely knackered by the end of this.
We're wrapping up about 4 AM.
I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, I didn't realise that they had B10BLEs at Travel West Midlands. I think maybe I know they had the B10L Wright Liberator, didn't they? I think they were like one of the main customers of those, but I didn't know they had B10BLEs. I know up Dundee way they did, didn't they? But they probably moved them all around, didn't they?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, unless they were like transferred.
Right, here we go. This is foot to the floor. I'm not messing about here. No, I can assure you, Sturdy Fish, the Renown is not an electric bus. It's got a diesel engine. Oh, hang on, we've spawned in somebody's crotch, haven't we?
Hell.
Just need a TransLink Northern Ireland spec. Oh, they're the pink ones, aren't they? Did they have B10s? I know they like the Scanias in Northern Ireland, don't they? But then they've got a lot of Volvos as well, so I don't really know a lot about up there. TransLink Northern Ireland, Josh?
Oh, hello.
No.
No.
Is the simple answer to that.
There'll probably be a spec that's fairly similar.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sure
you've also got set bars, haven't you, that you can with reprints.
Yeah, there are many
set
very
bars.
many.
So you could probably clobber together your own spec for Northern Ireland. Oh, Imran Ariva says he's very, very impressed with your work, and keep up the good work, of course.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm missing a livery there because this were all first Barbie vehicles, and all of a sudden the Master Switch demonstrator's making an appearance. Oh, hang on. We're not going to make it. Come on, change down. In your own time. 15 mile an hour. Oh, there's a lorry going for the overtake.
Hi, OMSI.
He's not hanging about, is he? It must be his going home truck. Oh no, he usually works nights, doesn't he? So this will be his first truck of the day. Does the Renown have a demonstrator livery? That's interesting. I think it does. It's,
like all the other ones, all the other buses
it
have.
was grey and
This
yellow,
one,
wasn't it? Well, we
was
don't.
it?
We won't. I think it was. I think it was.
There was an old one for the old version, but there will be a new one for this. There isn't. It's not there now. But...
Oh, Little Station. Thank you for being a member for 7 months. Silver member now. Can you do the 1 to 2 or 12 when you've done the 35? We can do it at some point tonight. I think next we're going to head for a bit of dual door action, aren't we? If memory serves me right, on the park and ride. Oh, hang on, we're going to have another collision. So yeah, we will do that at some point. In terms of turning the engine up, I don't know how to do that, because otherwise we'll turn Josh up as well, and then it'll be... You won't be able to hear... I think I can do it somehow in my settings, but it's on 100.
I think you can do it in... Yeah, you can do it in... I don't know.
Somehow. Oh, hang on. Oh, she's cutting it fine, this lass, isn't she? Flipping heck. Right, there we go. We'll even kneel for her. Handbrake's not on, that's why.
Wrong way.
Oh, she's on now. It's too late. Back up.
Yes, I thought that girl.
God, it's better than Alton Towers, this, isn't it? For the flying up and down. Oh, there's been another collision. Take your life in your own hands driving around here, don't you? Yeah, I think volume mixer's already at 100%. It usually is. Most of my volumes are at 100% for everything. And then I just use the twiddly knob to turn it up and down. Oh, sorry, I don't know if there's anything I can do about the sound other than we'll just talk less. We'll run out of things to say eventually, I'm sure. Oh. Can the Renown get up to 100 miles an hour, says Johnny Simulation Gamer. I mean, at this moment, we're struggling to get to 20 miles an hour, so let's just not be... let's lower our expectations a little bit. Oh, Steve-O, very kind of you. Loving your work and content, keep it up. Oh, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to have you here. Right, there we go. Right, off we go again. Yes, gaming videos, there is, speak of a release date. The release date is confirmed, however we're going to tell you at the end of the stream. So that, because we're mean people. And we enjoy having you here. We don't want to give you all the details and then you disappear. Where would be the sense in that? It'd be absolute lunacy. It's going to stop eventually. There we go. I didn't want to push the brake down too much.
Hell.
What happened to her there? Jumping in excitement. I wonder what AD156 thinks of this new Renown. I wonder. I hope he likes it. I mean, his was very good for the time, wasn't it? And, yeah, his was very good for the time, but, I mean, this is just... the bus quality, oh dear. It's still there. Oh. Not been rescued yet. Oh, hang on. We'll try again. Oh, hang on, that's the wrong way. Oh, we're going into a hedge. Yeah, I mean, things just move on, don't they? I mean, when you think, like, even 5 years ago, there was no Studio Polygon. There was no Master Switch 5 years ago. I don't think. So in the past couple of years, I mean, what would we have? We'd probably have I mean, was V3D even making buses 5 years ago?
I think he made the A21. I think he would have been making
course.
it,
I
or
forget
it
the
might have just
A21.
been. Yeah.
I forget the A21, yeah. And you know what? I used to drive that a lot. As well as the Citaro, there was a right-hand drive mod for the Citaro, wasn't there?
Yeah, the Lowlander one or the original Citaro. It was like.
I'm thinking the Lowlander conversion to
Yeah.
right-hand drive. This
Yeah.
engine's going to take off in a minute. We've gone past the 55 on the red
Hell.
55 on the dashboard. I still can't believe that we're running so late.
You'll make it up in then 10 extra minutes when you turn this corner in a minute. I promise.
Brilliant. No, hang on. Wait. Look at that, only 2.5 late now. Smashing. There we go. Yeah, this bus is faster than a lot of the local street light. Oh, hang on, what's happening? There's another message just come through, I think. Is that what that beep 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 was?
Yeah.
It's me getting told off for exceeding 55 mile an hour, I'd imagine. I think Simon's watching this downstairs in the living room because I can hear a Volvo indicator from downstairs, and obviously it's a little bit behind, isn't it, what everyone else is watching to me doing it live. Thinking I was hearing things. I could just hear the pinging of the indicator. Oh.
Hell.
Well, chassis's gone through. Open the window, someone says. We'll open it that way, there we go. Oh, we can read his message now, can't we? Another incoming message from Thomas Burke's complaint. Oh no!
Oh dear.
Right, from a passenger about a recent incident. Can you come see me when you're back at the depot to file an insurance report and give your side of events? Hey, what on earth has happened?
I think you were that Ford Focus after the college.
It must be, yeah. Oh, I can't believe Thomas has absolutely, for want of a better word, thrown me under the bus. Oh, it does sound good with that engine, doesn't it?
Huh?
That engine out of the window, it sounds brilliant, doesn't it? Oh, somebody, a Kingslayer says, can you whip out, naughty, the GNE spec later, since you made the Lime and the Toon Link like 20 years ago? Yeah, well, do you know what? We were thinking of doing the Go Northeast dual door spec next, as it happens. So yeah, dual door spec next on the Park and Ride. That's Go Northeast area, isn't it? So of course they never had them in London.
Yeah. It was Oxford and then Go Northeast.
Oh, Francesca Knight, how very kind. Good evening. Yes, I'm very well. How are you? I know you can't really respond to that, but Francesca says, Josh, can you share what buses you may consider creating in the future? And both keep up the good work. Very, very kind of you, Francesca. Yes, well, just bear with 2 minutes before you answer that, Josh, because there's going to be another ping in a moment from our very own Travis Lamoon. Just bear with, it'll be here soon. Oh heck, I've never had to turn around here with that sat there before. It's going to be another insurance report needed filing in just a second. Oh no, made it. There we go. There we go. That thrash sounded just like Josh's car down the M1. So yes, for Francesca, what videos? No, that's me. You do buses, I do videos. Can you share what buses you may consider creating in the future? Have you got any plans for after the Renown?
Well, obviously there's the Gemini, B7, B9.
Of course.
And then after that, maybe Dennis Dart, like an actual point or two.
Maybe a Dennis Dart.
Maybe a Dennis Dart. I'm not sure what I've not given it much thought after the perhaps Dennis Dart.
So perhaps a Dennis Dart.
Perhaps.
That's right. Oh well, I do like a Dennis Dart. So yeah, that would be brilliant. I mean, obviously it's not a dead set, is it? You know, it's just maybe.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Dennis Darts. You can practically go on a Dennis Dart all over the place, can't you?
Yeah. No super pointers though anymore. It's just
Oh, hang on.
chassis collapse.
Yeah. So like, but I mean, even like just a regular SLF. I mean, Stagecoach had loads of those. First had them, Arriva had them. There's so many. I mean, at one point you couldn't really go to a lot of towns in the UK without seeing a Dart, could you?
Yeah, that's true.
They were the staple of buses. Hang on, where are we? Right, there we go. Oh, a Plaxton Prestige would be nice. Though somewhat niche.
I don't even know what one of those is.
It's like a B10 that's had a stroke in the nicest possible way. Like if you imagine, we'll just stop for this chap to get off here. Or chapette. If you imagine like all the features, like the lights, the indicators, everything, move them onto that bottom panel. It's like they've slid down.
Oh.
And yeah, it's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. But yeah, oh, isn't it good? It is lovely. Right, let's get that shut there. Lovely. Oh, we're back to being 4.2 minutes late again. TRXTHSS. I see the attack of the cash has been sorted. It has, yes. The attack of the giant pound notes. We've put that to bed now by rebooting OMSI. Of course, you've got all your bulbs lighting up outside there. That's lovely. Ah, that's the sort of. It's quite loud, isn't it? There we go. Yeah. What was I going to say? Yeah, I was on about the tail lights at the back. That was slightly different on one of the specs to the version that I've got, but they're the tail lights that mine's got, isn't it?
Those are not the tail lights yours got.
Is
I
it
don't
not?
think.
Oh, hang on, that's a bit of road. Yeah, I think they're more or less the same. Are
What's
they
the reg?
They're the BMAC light clusters, aren't they, at the back?
No, yours has a different one. We'll come to that later.
We'll come to that later. Okay.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't have the Transdev style ones, where it's like 3.
Oh, the 3 in the hump.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
what yours has. Yeah.
No, mine doesn't have that.
Does it not?
Mine's got that spec.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh.
60820 is the fleet number of mine. I'm sure I've taken a photo of the back of it. I probably have.
Yeah, I'm looking on Flickr. You must have changed them. Look, I put it in Discord. There you go.
Hang on. How do I look at that now? I'm not too sure. Oh, we shouldn't have said that about the point of dart, because now people are saying, when's that coming? Is there a release date yet?
Tomorrow, I'm feeling.
Oh, feeling it in loins. Feeling like a summer release. Right, off we go. Can't even find Discord now on my phone. What on earth's happened here? Is it just a message on Discord?
Yeah.
Ah, there we go. Oh, it's got the 3 at the top. Sorry, I were on about the bottom ones as well as the top. Yeah, right.
The bottom. Oh, okay.
Mine's got the 3 at the top with the blob.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's got the same bottom lights as these.
Yeah, I think most of them have those bottom lights. The only one that changed are the National Express Dundee and the new Transdev one. You know, when they had the horrible refurb.
Yes. Oh, don't fall out, little old lady.
Another that brings me to my next point.
A child
As it
single,
happens.
please.
So in some buses, don't they? When you open the doors and you're still trundling along, they'll just get off when you start slowing down.
Yes.
I've made it so you have to come to a
Child
complete
single,
stop
please.
before the passengers will get. Made them a little bit smarter.
Oh right, so they've been
So they're
educated.
Yeah, they've been educated to not. It's not a slam door set, so they'll wait until the thing has stopped.
Oh, Gamerboy1235 has very kindly donated, and he says, "What about an Enviro 300?"
I made one many moons ago, but it wasn't very good.
I was gonna say you kept that one a secret. Never saw the light of day. That then, I'm assuming.
No, and I don't think it will.
Probably ever will. No.
Certainly not this year or next or the one after.
Oh dear. So maybe not an Enviro 300, or definitely not an Enviro 300 in 2022.
No, definitely not.
Oh dearie me. Being terrible. I'm holding it on the foot brake. Just put the handbrake on. There we go. Right, off we go. B90L Scania. There you go. That's what you need to do for your next one. A Scania B90L.
Oh.
That well-known chassis combination.
I'll pass that on to First Enviro.
To planning team.
Yeah.
Oh, we can get through here. We're late. We're absolutely going through these lines. Right, oh, somebody else wants to get off. For goodness sake, what do they think it is, a public bus service? I don't know. So yeah, so if we open that and just keep moving, they're not getting off, are they? And, hey, there we go, they'll get off now, we've stopped. That's it! Are we going to say, does that happen on the street light? But of course you have to be stopped on the street light, don't you?
Yeah, you have to, break.
Cheers.
Morning, sweetie.
But they also weigh, don't they? So it's not like a free-for-all now.
Yes.
I know a lot of people requested that with the street light and OMSI for people to wait wait for people to get off before people will start piling on.
Yes, because obviously on the...
You have to count the ticketer, don't you? It's a bit of a...
Yeah.
So this will have it, and then in an update, the streetlight and OMC will also get it.
Okie dokie. So like people wait now for everyone to leave, then they get on the bus, and the... Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I've seen many hours watching you script that. There was lots of angry noises. I'm not even going to say words because I don't think they were words. They were just angry noises coming from the other end of the line. So that's good.
It was just a frustrating evening as a whole.
Evening and afternoon and morning. But yeah, so okay. So the MMC and the streetlight will have that feature implemented at a later update as well. So it'll bring the whole fleet up to scratch.
That's the one.
Brilliant. Love it. Can't believe how late we are. Can't believe we've been driving the 35 for an hour and 6 minutes. Oh, it's having a moment there. Well, at least then that's not what my insurance claim was, people falling out at bus.
Can I have a child
Yeah,
sample, please?
that's one positive.
So by the next time I come to drive this on video, I don't know if I'll be forbidden for driving this on video from now on until there's been updates on until release. I don't know, but there'll be little things that have gone wrong in today's stream will probably be corrected by the next time you come to see it. Little faux pas, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've got to love OMSI for its little quirks. Making a mockery of the live stream on the second we get going. Oh, hang on, what's happening in the middle of the road here? We're jumping up and down like nobody's business. B7L Volvo. Oh, I think Master Switch are already on that. I think they're already taking that project, aren't they?
Yeah.
So it would be somewhat rude for Studio Polygon to announce that back.
Would be a disaster.
Oh, there's one for you. A Denistar SLF Marshall Capital would be a nice addition to OMSI.
Well-
And the reason I say it like that is because I know a little bit of inside information there regarding that. Tell the lovely ladies and gentlemen about the Marshall Capital.
Well, I did make one before, didn't I?
And I think
If you-
if you look back through Master Switch's photos,
Yeah.
I think you can probably see a picture of it in the Barbie livery.
Yeah, that's a long time ago. It wasn't, it's obviously not very good by today's standards, but maybe.
You sound like you're getting a bit flustered. Do you know something I don't hear?
No.
We're getting through these lights. Move heaven and earth to get through these lights. We're still 4 minutes late, even by Liam's spec timetabling.
You must have not stopped for a brew on this one.
No time to. No brew stops built into the timetable.
No.
Oh, ding ding. Heck, what's happening?
Oh, are they dinging a lot?
They're dinging a lot. Somebody at the
But that-
back sat merrily pressing it.
That was, yeah.
You would just ignore that. There'll be some child at the back, won't it? It'll be that little girl there, or it'll be her. She looks like the sort.
They must be wanting to hold the boss.
Yeah. My friends come in. Running round the corner with Starbucks in their hand. Oh, if you hadn't have stopped for that, you might have just made your bus.
Brilliant.
It's a lovely clear windscreen as well.
Today.
Today, yeah. The, yeah, lovely. Oh, hang on.
You have to right
Right click to lock it in place. Oh, gravity, thou heartless bitch. Reverse horns should be switched off only between the hours of. Must be used at all other times. Is there a way to turn the reverse horn on and off here?
That's, yeah, that one, you just pressed it.
Oh, does that turn it on and off?
It turned it, so it's like it turns it off for 2 minutes and then it automatically comes back on.
Ah, right, okay.
Same with like the street light and things like that. I don't really know why, but
And of course, if you look, you see when we change gear. If we zoom in there, you see the light that pops up behind. I don't think that's a new feature, is it? But
no.
just a nice feature. There's a slight
Yeah.
delay on change there. Oh, hang on, what's happened to lights? I don't know why I'm indicating. There's been a flurry of snow while we've been looking at everyone's caked. Oh, hang on, OMSI's having a real wobble there, isn't it? A little bit of a lag fest.
Must be trying to load in that eclipse.
It must be. we'll blame Eclipse.
Yeah.
I'm indicating left a little bit earlier.
No time like the present.
Oh dear me, brilliant. There we go, right, on you get, sir.
Single.
And I've been banned from using the sweet effects that Folly sent me on this as well, haven't I?
Lovely. Cheers.
Yeah.
we're on the usual
it's
OMSI.
rancid.
We're on the usual OMSI settings today, which is why the OMSI looks ever so slightly different to normal. Oh, we've committed. 5 minutes behind schedule.
It's fashionably late.
Fashionably late, yeah, bet late than never. Just not quite late enough that they can claim delay repay on the tickets. There we go. Have we? Oh, hang on, what's happening here? Put a bit of handbrake on. My pedals are running away from me. There we go. Right, last passenger's off. Oh, sorry, sir, you've missed it. Never mind. It's only round the corner, isn't it? Is there any sort of just looking around? Is there any sort of way that I can hang a high-vis jacket up as the street light?
I think I forgot to put that in. I mean, the streetlight has that, doesn't it? But I'll put that in.
I mean, it's had it for
because-
ages, hasn't it? And I literally
Yeah.
only found out about it a month or two ago. I can't believe
Yeah,
I
not
never
many-
knew that.
Not many
Right.
people think to click the coat hook.
Right, oh hang on, there we go. Oh, we were too late, absolutely everywhere pretty much. So there we are down at painting. So we're gonna spawn another one now, and we shall be back with you momentarily. Don't go anywhere. Rightio, well here we are back at the Park and Ride now in an Oxford bus company B10BLE. Completely different spec. I'm absolutely sure this is the one that I've been told to spawn next. So what is the main thing that is different about this spec, please, Josh?
Well, it's dual door. It's the only batch of dual door renowned, so there was never any London variants.
Never any London variants. I know everyone loves the London. Everyone about OMSI loves the London, don't they?
Yeah.
Reg plate at the bottom there, because it's got a full destination
Yeah.
at the front. And this spec is all about Oxford, or this particular vehicle, all about Oxford. Really nice livery. I like who's done this. Oh, I like.
GZ made it.
Who did?
GZ.
GZ. Oh, GZ.
He's the one
did
who
it.
wanted the window open.
Oh, is he the one that wanted the window open? Oh, the GZ, very, very nice livery there. Of course, we've got the different seats here with these weird poles. Oh, nice right bus logo there. Have we got an emergency door up here as well?
Yeah.
Despite the
It
fact
still
it's,
has the emergency, yeah.
despite the fact
I
it's
think-
dual door.
I think that's only like a newer thing, isn't it? Because like in London
I
with the dual
suppose so.
doors, like,
Yeah, they always did, didn't they?
E400s have the emergency door, but Streetlight and like MMCs don't, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
the
brilliant.
emergency exit does open.
I like the
Back.
Volvo mud flaps as well.
Yeah.
I like that. That's brilliant. I think mine used to have that on my B10, but now they're just completely rotten away. Less said about that, the better. But yeah, I absolutely love this. So if we flip inside, we can. Oh, we're at the back there. Hang on. How do I? We're at the front. Oh, lovely. So we've got obviously a few rows of seats that we're missing there. Really. Oh, we've got opening. Oh, look at that. They're brilliant. And I think that's the first time I've seen a B10 without two windows, because usually they have two
Yeah.
in the glass, don't they?
Yeah, that's one of about 3 different batches that has just the one window.
Just
It's
the
very
one
weird.
window. Oh, brilliant. Well,
There's-
let's get it started then, shall we? Or do you have anything that I've missed here that?
The floor's completely flat, isn't it? As well, it's like a different floor. So like obviously the regular Renown slopes upwards, doesn't it? And there's
Right. So if we go inside like this, yeah. Do you know what? If you hadn't pointed that out to me, I wouldn't have noticed it. So...
There's an extra row at the top as well after the stairs. It's all and the floor's different. Like the
Yes,
step bit is. It's all completely different for some reason.
The steps
I
are
guess
slightly further back on the
yeah.
the single door version. So they've completely like rewritten
Yeah.
the manual with this, haven't they? They've completely. I wonder why they did
very
that.
weird spec.
It's a very odd bus. People of Newcastle will be sat there snapping the pencils in half, saying that it's an odd bus. We're fuming. But, that's absolutely brilliant. I like it. Of course, have we got this will all be new LED destinations, won't it?
I think it's LED front, flip dot, side and rear. Oh, the Wayfarer works on.
I was going to say, of course, we've got a Wayfarer on this one, ever so slightly different. So, how do we operate this then? 'Cause I think, is this the first Studio Polygon bus to have a Wayfarer?
Yeah, it's the first Wayfarer since the Levante, if we remember that one.
I do remember the Levante. Wow, that was going back a little bit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right, okay. So we put that in.
Yeah.
Click it again.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. A nice smooth animation. Bus checked.
Use a
well, it's
use
here.
0 or 1 or the arrows.
Ah,
The,
clever. And then issue.
Yeah.
Driver
Then-
number
4096.
4096. Yeah. Bus number. I don't know.
You can make up whatever you want. I think
Right.
it's like 822 is the Oxford Fleet number, I think.
That'll do. Right, we can be 822. Duty number 63.
Yeah.
Service number 100. Oh, nothing.
You have to click the plus and the minus. You scroll through, I think.
Ah, right. Clever.
Right. That'll work.
We'll go round
eventually.
again. There we go. Direction of travel.
Yeah.
Well,
1, I guess.
0.
Oh,
Maybe. Journey number 5. Loading fares. This could come up with all sorts. So, right. And we've got a cash tray. I feel a lot more normal with a cash tray here. And no
Yeah,
assault
tickets are
screen. So they could just dip their hand in. And just as they go past, oh, thank you very much, and walk off.
I am assured that the ticket selling does work now.
Okay, right. So let's. I mean, hang on. We'll shut that first before we look away. I know we've not opened doors yet, have we? But so 100. Park and ride. I don't think we'll bother running to a service, will we? We just. Oh, hang on. Oh, they're here already.
If you put a timetable on, the Wayfarer does
Oh, right. Okay. Hang on.
operate
so
how it.
it's here somewhere, isn't it? 100. Park and ride. 1740. Oh, we're due out now. Oh, we're going to be late, aren't we again?
Yeah.
Right. So that's one park and
Park.
ride.
So if you press the plus and the minus every time you go past the stop, that kind of updates your fare sheet. Well, it would in real life, wouldn't it?
Ah, I've got you. I've got you.
So a single would be different than park and ride to like Stoneleigh or wherever you're going.
Yeah, I like it. Right, we're going to open that box and hope for the best. We're going to get yelled at here, aren't we? By multiple people while I ask about with this. Oh, the least you could do is buy a ticket.
Good day, driver.
Oh, I've got day riders.
They have, haven't they?
Hello, mate.
Can I have a child
Oh, there we
single,
go.
please?
Right, okay.
One of the top 5.
Ah, right, so there it is. So we... Oh, listen to that. That's
Oh, it
brilliant. It works.
Oh,
So, £8.10.
I was nervous about that.
Where's me? There's no 10p's. Oh, they're there. Why is it so cluttered?
Can I have a child single,
Cashbox
please?
is an absolute maze.
It's 5, 7, 8, 10. Cashbox is knackered. And, oh, it's making me feel poorly. Hang on, there's a return here somewhere. I'm sorry, look. Oh, it's there. 5:30.
Don't think you gave me the ticket.
I haven't, love. I'm still struggling. 20.
What?
Day rider, love.
I feel quite low down for me. Right, there we go. 150. I feel really low down for me cash box.
Oh, and when you close it as well, you'll
Okay,
notice that it does cast
Single
and receive a shadow.
Oh,
On the
right,
small-
okay.
Part of the shadow system.
We're just going to
Thank you
press
very
that so I don't have to deal
A
with that
single
cash box
ticket,
anymore.
please.
It's a bit too much for me, if I'm being honest. Oh dear. Hang on, someone wants to get off already. There's a stop request. They're on wrong bus. So we'll... Do they have a little...
Oh yeah, they do that at the park and ride for some reason. They just get on, buy a ticket and get
Get
off.
ticket and get off again. Just for the.
Scam.
Is he going round again? It's obviously on. Oh no, hang on. Oh yeah, she's on wrong bus that last. So then you just use the same. Oh, hang on, that
there
door's
you go.
knackered, isn't it? So with this one, obviously in the last version that we oh, we got a little squeak from the Volvo as well, on the Volvo handbrake. In this version, obviously, sorry, the single door version, you use the slash to open and the asterisk to close, whereas this you use the same button to open that you closed with, didn't you? Because you've got two controls.
Yeah. That's the one.
Oh, it seems a bit more sprightly, does this? Look at that, it's off. Heck,
We've got one of the fast ones.
I think we have, yeah. Oh, and we've got that nice buzzer. I like that. See, this is what mine had when it was in service. There were a couple of them that had the Eclipse buzzer, but yeah, I always remember the Renowns doing this. We absolutely have got one of the faster ones. Look at that. Everybody's going to have to hold on down there. It's not a different steering wheel, is it?
No, they all have the same wheel. I'm thinking about putting the B6 one in. You know, the tiny
yeah.
one. Because, like, obviously,
I think
especially
that's
first,
why.
back then, they would have, like, Olympians and B6s which had the tiny wheel.
hang on.
Oh, you can't stop there, love.
So we're going to Peter, aren't we now?
Yeah.
I'm terrible with this park and ride.
I
Always
have
get
no idea where it
confused.
goes.
No, I don't. I get lost every single time. Oh, there's another stop request. It's hardly a park and ride if you're getting off there. Oh, hang on, no. Royal Hospital's the next one. You can't get off there anyway. I mean, look at that. I like the blue round the front.
Apparently it reduces the glare on the windscreen.
At night time, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Preston Renown's had that. A lot of the ones in Halifax just didn't. A lot of the ones I was on just didn't have that. I mean, it seems to be like a relatively new thing around West Yorkshire way.
Yeah.
I mean, none of the Eclipses had it or anything like that. I think it's only the Eclipse 2s that have colourable lighting. We're not stopping here either. A semi-express service. I've not looked at the destination either. Oh, we've got a mixture.
Yeah, just like the one before.
Just like the one before. Come on, we're getting through these lights. I can't believe we can go above 40 mile an hour with that. It sounded like it's going to blow up. Oh, and you can even open the back doors on this without it. Oh, she's got. She got.
She's absolutely. She's decided she wants to use the proper door.
Yeah. Oh, hang on, what's happening to the front wheel here?
Performing a ritual.
Look at that. That is brilliant. Oh, hang on. Oh, we have to go into hospital on this, don't we?
Yeah, I don't
I shouldn't have even dropped them off out there. Shouldn't have done. Should have.
Oh, but Granny's got to walk now.
No, she's going in A&E door out the front.
Coccyx have done in.
Oh dear. There she is with the shattered pelvis and dropping her off half a mile away from hospital.
Christ. Bank holiday shenanigans.
This bus has got absolutely so much power it just can't wait to get going. Unlike the other one, it's get up and go and got up and gone. Look at that, it just can't wait to... It's leaping through the gears, this thing. Right, so what's this? Towards Mident, however you say it. OMSI keeps telling me and I keep forgetting.
I thought it was Midden.
Mident, that'll do. Oh, there we go, that's a bit of curb. And of course there's nobody for the hospital because they've all been dropped off already. I love this. This is how I remember the bus being, with the thin, narrow ticket.
What?
The ticket machine that sounds like it's about to eat you.
Single.
I'm slowly getting used to where everything is.
Hello.
See you later,
What?
driver.
Oh, that's a thing. Are the
What's the single,
wipers in
please, mate?
sync? Well, we'll have to try that in a minute, won't we?
One
Is
day
it just
rider
the
to
standard
driver.
OMSI W to get them going, Shift and W to stop
What's
them
the
going?
single, please,
Uh,
mate?
No, it's W. It's keep pressing W
Just
to
a
make them
single,
faster, and
please,
then
driver.
Shift W to make them slower.
Oh, hang on, I need to issue your ticket
No,
now.
thank you very
Sorry,
much.
sir. Right, so. Are we, oh, hang on, I've opened back doors here. Just cruising along casually. Oh, I love that sound. That squeaking sound. Right, so if we're... Oh, look at the heck, they're off out of them. So obviously pressing W again gets them to... Heck, I don't think they know what they're doing, they're all over the place. I don't want to make them go too fast or they'll spin off. Somebody in hospital will end up... somebody in the hospital will end up with a wiper shoved through their hospital window.
Oh, undertake! Oh, what
What's
on
that
earth
thing?
is going on? I think you've still got a door open.
I think I have everything. Oh my god, we've just done a traffic light. Oh, we have! We have. How on earth did that happen? I thought
This
it
is what-
sounded breezy. Oh dear me, brilliant. It was just one thing at a time. Right, there we go, we're off. Into traffic. Ding ding. Oh, we're not going to make it through there, are we? This thing's like an F1 car, flipping heck.
Oh, the dashboard writing's different as well, isn't it?
No, it is. It's not as faded as on the other one. They've obviously done it more recent. And this one doesn't look as knackered. It's still a little bit scratched and scuffed around the ticket machine, but yeah, it doesn't look as knackered as that old first one. And to be
Yeah.
honest, the fact there's still some horses in the stable in terms of the engine, they've not all just galloped off. That other one, the stable door was just left right open, wasn't it? And they've all disappeared. Could there be a set there to have them fall out of sync over time? I'm assuming you mean the windscreen wipers there.
Oh, they do, yeah. The longer you run them for, they...
The more likely they are to not be in sync.
Yeah,
That's
they,
ace.
They have a falling out.
Does this bus have a different horn? No. Do any of them have a different horn, Josh?
The one, yeah, the one we just, the variant we just drove, that sound set will have a different horn eventually, yeah.
Ah, okay. So at this moment in time it doesn't, but it will eventually. 'Cause, some of them had the same horn as the Eclipses, didn't they? Which doesn't sound as just completely knackered.
Maybe.
I'm just thinking the West Yorkshire ones here. From what I can remember.
I remember the horn's been not like the one that's in there now.
Yeah.
A little bit less pathetic.
Less pathetic. Well, yeah, that's true.
Absolutely not updated the ticket machine either.
You what? I haven't ever. Totnes Road, hang on. There we go. It's all under control. Can you drive this bus in Yorkshire counties? I imagine we will be able to drive it in Yorkshire counties. The only reason I think, are we going to have a look at the roller blind spec today? Is that?
I think that's for the next time.
Is that for next time? Right. Okay. Yeah, we'll have a look at the roller blind spec, and we'll drive this in Yorkshire counties at some point.
We can have a brief look at them in the next bit actually, because the next variant does have the side, doesn't it? The side ones are roller
Course,
blind.
yeah. I'm saying the next one does. I don't know what we're driving next, so you're the one with the plan. So I'm just there going, oh yes, it does, doesn't it? I think I've got no idea. I haven't got a clue what we're doing. Oh, little station, very, very kind of you. Has someone made the 200 MMC for OMSI? Well, it's funny you should say that, little station, because we do have a, of course, we've got V3D's Enviro 200 MMC, which is very, very good. But I think at some point in the past, you've had a dabble at one of them, didn't you?
Yeah.
There's not many
V3
buses out there he's not had a dabble at, to be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah, I made one many, many moons ago when V3D was in the middle of making his, but I didn't continue with mine because V3D was fine.
Well,
It was
there you
good.
go.
And I was focusing on the streetlight, but obviously there's V3D's one and there's the JR21 one by Jake. He's made it into a London spec.
Oh,
That just came
oh,
out.
hang on. She's realised she's getting off at the wrong door. She's spun round. She's not having it. She's getting off at that door now. We've caught up a bit of time, haven't we? I don't know what's happening here. Are we off? Are we on? Oh, hang on. I'm going to run them over at this rate. Yeah, this one's definitely a lot more lively. The other one I spent most of the time with my foot to the floor, whereas this I daren't. The chassis will take off and just leave the body behind in a crumpled heap.
I think it's in silly mode, this one.
Silly mode.
Yeah.
Is that an Oxford Bus Company spec? Stupid mode. Oh, and I don't know why I'm surprised, but there's 2 door buttons.
Yeah.
I've never seen that on a Renown before, because I've never seen a dual door Renown.
Yeah, the cab reference for this one was beyond difficult. Because obviously there was only
That
about
many versions.
Well, no, there was only over 20 made, and there was not one picture of the cab.
That is a very, very good question, Lewis. Thank you for that. Like the Streetlight and the 400 MMC, will there be a left-hand drive version for the Renown?
Yeah, so the initial release, it won't be there, so it'll be like what we do with version 1.2 of our other buses.
Okie dokie.
So you'll have the right-hand drive variants first, and then in like 1.1 kind of thing, like a week or two, maybe a month later at the very latest, will be the left-hand drive and the trainer variants to come.
Oh, you've given yourself a time scale there. A month at the latest. Oh.
That's how long the Streetlight took, so...
Alright.
So it was
Fair dues.
aim for a month after, cause it's only flipping it.
Look at that. Oh, hang on. I better not skip past it until I've been past the stop, had I? I'm charging people not enough money. So there you go. There will be a left-hand drive version, so that's good. So you can drive it on a lot of the European maps. Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
What's that? Oh, there we go. My doors are shutting now. It's because it's taking a while to shut, isn't it? That front door. That might be why I left with it open last time. I just didn't hold the button long enough. That's an absolute rocket, this thing. Disley Street, there we go. Is that? Oh, it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Travis Lamoon, really nice bus, guys. Who made that destination display? You know what? I wonder.
Me.
Josh. What's happening now? Oh, they're not for this one, right? I don't know if you can, with good conscience, set off on a dual door bus with the back doors open, because you can't really see what's going on, can you?
I think it needs an interlock on this one. All of the videos on YouTube to check for ref, obviously
It's difficult to tell, I'd imagine.
It was in Newcastle, so they all just went to the front and nobody ever used the back door. But
Right.
I think the best thing to do is add an interlock on the back, but not the front, so you can drive with the front, but not the back. That
I've
would
got
make
you. That sounds
theoretical
about
sense.
right, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Kian, you're doing another run after this. If so, can you drive it in the rain? I think we could drive in the rain, couldn't we? See the old
Yeah.
windscreen wipers in action.
Yeah.
Should we do a
why
Route
not?
12 next? We did get asked a while ago, didn't we, if we'd do a Route 12.
Yeah, good luck getting up that hill.
We might have to come down that hill, actually.
Ooh, you'll be fine.
Right, here we go. Apparently Go Northeast barely use the back doors on their buses. So there you go, that's the answer to that one. Now we go round here, don't we, for the 100?
I don't know.
I think.
I've never done it, admittedly.
Have you not?
No.
Yeah, I think we come down here. I think. Oh, look at that. It's absolutely taking off into this thing. I just can't get over the difference to what we've just been driving. No, my lord. Every man and his dog's here for this one. We were sat there scowling, thinking they should have sent a decker. At least we're back on time now. This has done really well at catching up, hasn't it?
Single, please. Thanks very much.
Hiya, driver.
She's got a pass, hasn't she, that
Hello,
lass?
driver. Can I have a single, please?
Freedom pass.
Thank you very much.
Freedom
Hiya.
pass.
What?
She's twirly. Oh no, she's not. It's 6 PM.
Hi. Return
Hello
ticket.
there.
5:30. Hang on. That's here somewhere. We've seen it already. Oh, little station. I said the 122, not the 12. Oh, well, we'll do the 122 then. The 122 is a good route as well.
Return, please.
Hang on, 5:30. You can. That's here somewhere. I can do 265s. That blob that's lit up. There we go. Wait.
Thank you very much.
Hi.
Flipping heck, where do they end?
Hello.
It's a day ticket, lad.
Day ticket. That's there. Oh, I'm getting good at this. And then I'll spawn it on another map and it'll blow my mind.
Can I have a return, please?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Single, please.
Right, so we've conquered the
One
ticket
way.
machine. I'm going to have to conquer that cash drawer at some stage, aren't I?
Maybe I'll neaten it up a little bit. Only a little bit though.
Just ever so slightly. Different specs should have different cash drawers so that it's just random every time. There you go.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. It's like if you get an
Some
older
bit.
knackered spec, the cash drawer looks like there's been a small small detonator's gone off in it. Where's the really
Like a bric-a-brac
nice?
section in a charity shop.
Where's the Oxford Bus Company section? That'd look really neat and organised, because I imagine they do.
I think the Oxford one has this is more of a first cash box. So like South and West Yorkshire would have had this one. I just put it in because, you know, last minute.
Yeah. Don't be blaming me saying I was putting you under pressure.
Never said anything of the sort.
No, but it was inferred.
Ooh, did nothing of the sort.
Torside Road, we don't stop there, do we? Oh, we do. Oh, sorry. We'll stop at the next stop instead. Make up for it. I'm getting Torside confused with Totnes. I thought it were down here. Will there be a scrapped spec? I'm assuming for you to put down a scenery.
Probably not. No,
Post scrapping.
it's only just come out.
Yeah, well, yeah. Scrapped spec's that. It's been melted down. Got a new life as a bollard.
It's kind of beans.
Jack says, sorry if it's already been answered, but can the engine speed / power be set by a set var or repents, or is it just random?
Yeah, as it happens, I had a stroke of genius. So each variant has like, if you're any good with scripting, if you go to the script folder and configs, each reg variant, so each bus file has a const file to go with it. You can open that and either you can give it hold gears, you can give it you can put the gearbox in like eco, normal, power, you can give it kick down or not, and you can also mess with like the engine, so you can make it a little bit snappier like this one.
Yeah.
Obviously you can mess with your indicator sounds and your speed limiter options. They'll all be tuned to what the bus would have had, but anybody can come along and change it to how they
Good
feel more
evening,
comfortable.
mate.
Well, you were
Should they
probably
so
making a
well?
lot of sense there, but all I was hearing was white noise. The sort of when your TV goes bang and you can just hear the static. So I think I'm going to stick to when I need a repaint doing, just nagging you until you do it for me. I
That's
think
fine.
that's pretty much where we're going to end up with that
Child
one.
return,
Because with all these, I used to repaint buses back in the day, but not when there was all these set bars about. So it's all a little bit
May I
complex for me
have a
now.
day ticket,
I
please?
could probably do it, but
Thank
it's just
you,
taking the
driver.
time to learn, isn't it?
It was all Bobby Basic when you were doing your Renown videos, weren't it?
It was, yeah. That Go Northeast, the Lime video from years ago. That's the one everyone seems to remember. Yeah, it was
Put
just...
a load of effort into getting that corner shot.
Yeah, I did as it happened. It's just, well, it would just load it up with Microsoft Paint, splash a bit of paint round, save, hey, there you go, you've got a repaint. A little bit of CTI editing. You had a boss. Whereas now it's so complex now. But it's for the
A
better.
long way.
It has come a long way, hasn't it? Yeah, we really have come a long way from the seat maquette sharing the same texture as the carpet on the roof, haven't we? Which was what the AD156 one used to do, if you remember.
Yeah, just
Oh!
scarred.
Oh! Look at those spinny things! They're
Oh, yeah.
spinning! Hang on.
Everything has physics.
That's lovely, I love that.
If you put the F2 view to, if you go backwards like 8 times. There you go, other one.
Oh, hang on. That one.
Yeah, and then go to the ticket bin. Oh no, this variant doesn't have it. Never mind. I should have really said this in the other one. If you perhaps go over a curb or something heavy.
Well, this one does
it'll-
have a ticket bin.
Yeah, it'll collapse, but the sound hasn't quite been put in this one.
Has it not?
Yeah.
I've got you.
No.
I've
But
got
you'll
you.
just be driving along and then suddenly it'll just collapse and it'll sound like all the bus has fallen off.
Ticket bin will fall out and all tickets will be all over the floor.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Oh, hang on, we need to be in this lane. I always forget to go back into hospital on this one. Just when you're off back to the... well, it's your final trip, isn't it? You're off back to the park and ride.
Mm.
Oh, we'll slap the handbrake on so it doesn't make the funny noise.
The
It's an easy-
MBS.
yeah. It's the easy way to tell when the bus driver's holding it on the foot brake, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, Mike's finally joined us. Apparently he nodded off. He's overslept. Oh, dear me. He missed all the excitement. You need to go back
Likely
and...
story.
yeah. You need to go back and watch from day dot. Missed all the fun with the ticket pack at the start.
Oh dear.
Oh, dear me. It took years off his life, did that?
Temporary August blip.
Yeah. I think that's what one of the things says when they're back shortly.
Temporary January blip.
Temporary January blip, yeah.
Oh, brilliant. To think that was 8 months ago.
I know. Temporary January blip, where does the time go?
And then it was March, and well, now it's
March mayhem. February fiasco. We've had them all,
March
haven't we, really?
Madness.
No, we couldn't have March Madness because Steam have already cornered that.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Oh,
How
Adam
you
Grayson, thank you very much. Any chance of a Transdev Harrogate and District spec? Ooh, there
Yeah,
you go.
of course, that's not in game yet, but it will be soon.
Okie
Yeah, it'll
dokie.
be
There you go.
unrefurbed and refurbed spec.
The answer to that, Adam, is yes. Refurbed and unrefurbed. Brilliant. And I'm assuming with it having Transdev Harrogate, it'll have Transdev Keith. Oh, hang on, there's a woman outside the bus. What's happened? She's
Vacate.
it's like having a
She must have got a skirt nipped in it.
it's like the prow of a ship with a bust on it. The prow of the B10's got the bust of a woman on it. Oh dear.
That right mirror looks better anyway.
You are.
The right mirror looks better anyway.
It does, and it will look over here. Oh, brilliant. I wonder if the physics are such
What?
that if I'd have opened
Good
that while we
evening.
were driving, she'd have fallen out.
Oh, give us a single.
Probably not. Oh, hang on. There you go. That's why I like the red text, because he didn't tell me what he wanted.
Hello.
Ooh, Eclipse.
What?
These are Callum Chili's repaints there. The AI.
Single, please.
No, just hang on. Very enthusiastic for this time of the evening. Yeah, this dual door spec is really kind of... There's a lot more concentrating. Because you're not only watching your front doors to make sure that nobody's leaping in and out of there. What on earth's happening here? You've not done a
You
very
can't
good job
park
backing
there.
that. Just vent my frustration at my colleagues.
Oh no, it's a different colleague.
Oh yeah, it is. At my competitors. Oxford Bus Company and First Devon must share this this route.
That's one hell of a dead run for Oxford, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Back a ride opens at 8, you'll have to set off from depot at least 3:30.
Full fuel tank. Full tank of diesel. You have to fill it up when you get there.
You'll have to nip into Texaco when you get into Devon.
You will. Oh dear, dear me. We should do more of these live streams. I've had great fun.
Oh yeah, we can do many more. There's plenty of variants.
Plenty of variants to do. Oh, smashing. Oh, even if it's just not a Studio Polygon bus, you should still join us. I've just had a real laugh.
Think about the other week I was profoundly banned in fear of using language Davina
Profanities.
McCall would not. Davina McCall would not be happy.
Yeah, but we're promoting your product here, aren't we? So, you know, you've got to be vaguely professional.
The first for everything.
There is actually, isn't there? Yeah. That indicator's perfect, and you can't see it, but we do have the Volvo. Oh, hang on, the Volvo flashing warning lights here. On the dash, you can just see the two triangles behind it flashing. Obviously, because you've got the handbrake on. Or low air, one of two.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't really want any of them lighting up when you're going along, do you?
No, not really.
Can you make an L driver spec, please? Ryan Goddard's Gaming and Adventure says.
So like trainer spec basically.
Yeah, learning spec.
They will be included.
There will be a learner spec included. Oh, brilliant. I like that. That'll be the only spec that Simon will be allowed to drive from now on. Learning spec.
Yeah. I've put rubber rings all around body.
You are. Rubber rings. Dear. Bumper cars.
Fear at back panels.
Well, we're going to have to do that Thursday, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're off Thursday. We've not mentioned it, but we are off Thursday, and Josh is coming with us. We're collecting my new bus, which we're not speaking about where or what that is. But yeah, we are going to collect that, and I've never driven a bus this long before in all my life, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Joe, actually drive a Go North East one after this. I don't think we've got a Go North East livery, have we?
No. I'll ask the people who do our liveries if they could possibly make one, please, for the next whenever. Yeah.
We'll look at doing a Go North East one in the future. But yeah, at this moment in time, we don't have a Go North East livery, so I'm sorry about that, Andrew. But we will make sure we have one in the future. I say in the future because I'm not giving myself a time scale there. I don't know why I'm saying that, because it's not me that's making it, is it? But remember those in glass houses, or those who learnt in a minibus? Yeah.
She's got you there.
Well, yeah, that's very true. Yeah. Martin Franklin says, will there be a Pride spec livery for the B10BLE?
A Pride spec?
A Pride spec? I suppose if someone makes a... Oh, I am forgetting to change ticket machines. Sorry, thanks for that, Mark. Hang on, I've not changed ticket machines since... Oh, there we go, park and ride. Yeah, I think people will probably make a Pride livery at some point. As for a Pride spec, I'm not too sure, if I'm honest with you.
No.
And Andrew's Transport Videos says, will there be an Arriva spec?
Yeah, there already is one in game.
Right,
Yes.
brilliant.
It's a very different time, that one. Hasn't received the last minute panics.
Needs a little bit of spit and polish.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Right, so we're just coming back into the 100 now. So we are gonna, when we've dropped everybody off here, we're gonna load up another spec. How does the just out of interest, how does the B10 cope with being an AI vehicle? Because obviously we've got the Eclipses everywhere, but for the future videos, it might be quite nice to have AI. A couple of B10s.
I've not tested it myself, but I would imagine it would be okay with some just further in like optimization that I need to do.
Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, good. It'd be nice to have a few pootling about, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. We're turning a bit drastic there. We're going to take that sign
Pretty
out.
curb.
We are. Oh dear me.
I think this guy has been asking several times if there was an SF51 Glasgow variant. Yes, there will.
Oh, sorry. I am trying to look at what everybody's saying, but at the same time,
There's a lot going on.
there's a lot going off here, isn't there? Right, we'll just open that back door. We've put not in service on the front, so they'll all disappear. Oh, we were too late at the end. Why? I'd like to. Oh, hang on, who's walking through the door there? We'll just ignore that. We'll look over here. Right, okie dokie. Well, we're just going to take a short break while we spawn the next variant. What variant are we spawning, Josh?
Well, it's more of a surprise one.
Okay, a surprise variant. We'll be back in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. Rightio everybody, we are back, and as you'll have noticed, we haven't spawned a bus. What actually happened is I needed a wee, and then we came back and OMSI just chucked up loads of errors in German, so we had to reboot OMSI, and I've still not been told what bus we're spawning because apparently there's a surprise. So we're going to do a 122 from Paynton Memorial Crescent through to that other place it goes, Stoneleigh, that's the one.
That's the one.
Right, so I'm assuming I'm just spawning a bus, yeah?
Yeah, the one in particular you can spawn is, well, you'll know it when you see it on the list.
Okie dokie.
It was a very last minute panic.
A last minute panic, so I'm assuming that we're just going into Studio Polygon Renown.
Yeah. And see the one that looks most familiar.
Most familiar. I have a feeling from this, I know roughly where we're going with this. Am I scrolling down to S by any chance?
Ooh, yeah.
That's absolutely brilliant. There's an SVU spec. That's a spec that I own. Have you done a 60820?
Yeah.
It's a 60820. Is it this
You don't
one
need to
with-
change anything. It's yeah.
So we're going with Westcountry 3. 60820! Wow! We're absolutely putting that reg in there. Now, right, Memorial Crescent. Oh, that's brilliant. Have you done the livery specially?
Yeah. We got Miles very kindly made it last minute.
Oh, Miles. Miles is so good. Oh, there's water droplets on. That's better not be on my. Oh no, there's water droplets on the camera. Oh, look at that! It's 60820 spec, and it even looks as knackered as mine does as well.
If
Oh, hang on.
if you zoom in on the near side rear, it's just got the same details yours has got.
Oh my god, it does! Look at that! I am very excited right now. I can't believe you've done that! That is absolutely amazing. So you've got obviously the weight at the bottom that's been left on. You've got oh, that is fantastic. the thing that's been scraped off. Oh, I can't believe it. Nobody's vandalised mine though like that, or they better not have done. Heads will roll if I find out that's happened. A bit of glass etching. Oh
still
wow,
time.
and it's even got the proper spec inside, none of those awful hard seats.
Mm.
Apart from all that, is there a way to get rid of that?
There will be, yeah.
Oh, it's brilliant. Oh, I can't believe you've done that. I'm
If
absolutely
you go to
about to burst into tears.
It might be worth just quickly going into the front and putting all the seats down, because currently the AI aren't that smart. They will be at the end.
So do this squat.
Yeah,
So if I let go of it here,
yeah, it'll.
thud, thud,
Physics will
thud, thud.
take
Look at
over.
that. That's brilliant. And that doesn't, because it's not as heavy, it doesn't bob as much. Oh, hang on. Come on. Oh, maybe I'm in the way. Oh, there we go. That's brilliant. I once had
Hell.
I wanted to sit on that. on my particular version, that's at about a 30-degree angle to where it should be. You sat there with like your knees around your neck.
It's collapsed.
That's absolutely collapsed. This is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. And I hope that when you go round a corner in the rain, that starts spitting water out at you, as per the real life thing. Oh, this is absolutely fantastic. So can we just go?
Yeah, yeah.
Can we just go?
Should all work fine.
Right, hang on. Where's 122? It's in here somewhere. Harbour Memorial Crescent. Oh, it goes in 10 minutes. Right, we'll. Right, so let's have a think. Can I remember how to do this? Pop you in there. Oh, you missed out the assault screen, but apart from that...
It does have it, just set bars wrong. I'll put that in for next time.
Right, driver number, does that matter?
4096.
4096. Duty number 1, service number. Oh, hang on, that's the plus, isn't it? Look at that. He's getting good. He's getting good, people. Direction of travel that way. Just number 1. And we've got it. Oh, hang on, it's yelling at me. We've got no air.
Yeah.
Let's have a bit of that. Oh, nothing's happening. Oh, it's going.
There you go.
It's going slowly. Oh, don't you just love OMSI's textures? I mean, that's not really an avoidable thing, is it? From
Unfortunately,
a developer
not.
point of view. Hey, why it's steering wheel up round my neck? Let's just pop it back down. There we go. Bring it back out there, lovely. 6, 7, 8. Oh, it's just brilliant. I can't believe you've done that. I mean, this is a lot cleaner than on mine. Youths again have been at it. Right, okay, so we need some lights. We can turn the lights on by pressing L.
E twice.
E. There we go, yeah, because, I mean, if we hide that, you need to turn that round to
Yeah.
that. There we go, and then... Have we got some lights on outside, yeah? I'm assuming we have. Oh, yeah, and they're like candles in jam jars as well. Fantastic, just like the real thing. Right, okay, so we can bring the steering wheel back, and then 122 up there to Stoneleigh. And then, does it have, I mean, we've got flip dots at the back on mine, flip dots at the front, and we do have a flip dot number at the side.
Yeah.
Does that work?
It works, but it doesn't have destinations for Westcountry just yet.
Okay, so if
so
I
you can-
open this, I can actually...
Yeah,
oh, hang on.
You can give it a whisk round, but I'm not sure how.
So I can open that, and then...
Yeah. You might have to right click it, otherwise it'll just keep. There's an F2
Oh,
view
hang on,
if
we've come out.
to make it.
Oh, is there an F2 for the destination?
If you keep going backwards.
We'll get that. I've gone forwards, haven't I? We'll get there eventually. Just hold the line, please. There we go. Is that the one?
Oh, there's a better one than that. You'll know it when you see it. No.
No.
Close.
There
you
that
go.
one. So then I can...
Yeah. So.
Okay, so at this time it's a little bit inoperative, but that will... Oh!
There's a HOF file that works perfectly. So when we get to Stoneleigh, we can have a final quick play with how the blinds work.
Okay, so we'll shut you for now. Thud, 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 thud.
Does it make the thud noise?
No, it's not. That's me that's making the thud noise.
Oh, okay. It will make the thud.
Fiercely good acting there. Fiercely good sound effects. I'm available for children's parties. Right, so we're ready to go.
Don't quit your day job.
Right, okay, so we're ready to go. Hang on, we won't have red text. We do have red text.
Oh, Miles is telling you to, if you go to the front panel where the logo is.
Hang on.
the
Oh, does
driver's
it fall
side.
off like the real thing?
I'm not sure. There's
Oh
something
yeah,
there.
it's got front panel where the logo is there. You can just about make it out ever so slightly. It's
Oh
got
yeah,
the-
because yours doesn't have, yeah.
It doesn't have logos at all. It's got the
you can-
it's got 60820 on it there, but was put on in the. I'm gonna crash my own bus in a minute. Oh, it's not what
Again.
we need, is it again? Hey, hang on, I've not crashed it once.
There's still time.
Oh, hang on, what's I could do with some new blades for my windscreen wipers. couldn't I?
Make a pit stop in Alfred's.
Nobody for this one. Just draw down to stop. Can't be 60820, it moves, you cheeky bugger. And I'm assuming that's quite a difficult thing to do, isn't it? Because just looking.
Huh?
Oh, point out your flaws as well. The wipers struggle to, because of the
Oh,
curvature
no.
of the windscreen. Is that?
The street light is an OMSI limitation, but this Renown is actually a real thing. I have a video of the one we recorded. The windscreen wipers just fly off the end and don't wipe anything.
Do they actually? That's brilliant.
Yeah, I'll show you after the stream. Yeah,
Fantastic.
absolutely ridiculous.
Oh dear. It's going
the
to
one on the left. The one on the left just goes into orbit, and the one on the right's a bit more sensible.
Oh dear. Right, so let's just move that forward a little bit. Have we got some passengers? Come on, let's have somebody? Anybody? No?
You could try setting it through the 92E menu. I'm not. This was an issue the other night, if you remember, but I was assured it was fixed.
Stoneleigh.
Oh no, they must just not.
They're not having it. Oh well, they're there for.
Are you sure it's not a 12?
No, 122 starts here, doesn't
okay.
it? 12 goes to the hospital. They're probably looking at it thinking, we know that's a preserve bus, it shouldn't be out on service. They're obviously very...
Wondering why they can see in through the left door. Put their hand through it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that is a problem of mine. The rubbers are a little bit knackered. Oh dear. Why is it not having a wee? As in an oil leak. It wasn't actually an oil leak that it had a wee of. It was power steering fluid, which potentially could be oil, but it was the power steering fluid. A pipe broke, and that's what led to it having a little wee at the depot. Oh, the doors were a little bit quick for 62820 and all.
Hello, driver. Can I have a single, please?
Right, hang on. You want a single, love? There we go. Although 62820 with a Wayfarer is perfect. I think they did also, before it come off service, it had an Almex. But I don't think there's an... Is there an Almex ticket machine? I don't think there is there?
Unfortunately not. I want to do one, but just there's none left and we can't really get any ref for it, so
it's hard.
I don't want to do guesswork, so...
Yeah. Yeah. Nah, I get that.
If them lands on my lap in the future then, of course, but... For now.
You'd probably say ow as well.
Wait, yeah, who are they?
Fun landed in your lap. It depends what height it's fallen from. If somebody's thrown it out of a 3-story window.
Hell!
Kill you.
That wheelchair ramp out, please.
Right, here we go.
Hello.
Oh, Imran, you think you've been on 60820? Was that at a rally or just in service in general? I'm having to get used to this single door business again, having one button to open, one button to close. I'm pressing the same one to open and close now. That windscreen wiper's having a fit. It's loving life, isn't it? Very enthusiastic. What it lacks in wiping skill, it makes up for in enthusiasm. Oh, in service. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. It was always a very good vehicle. Mind you, to be fair, when they were all in service, I couldn't tell the difference between the two. There was one that had Richard in Sharpie marker with a little love heart written on... oh, hang on, where are we? Written on this pole here. I don't know which one that was. It wasn't 60820. But, yeah. It was only when I actually bought that particular one. Now, the Eclipses, I've always kind of remembered the differences between them, but the Renowns I never did until I went and bought them. Sorry, drinks trolley's coming round. Just taking me order. Oh dear.
Been gasping for a drink for the last 2 hours.
Throats like razor blades. Oh, hang on, how's this happened? We've ended up very early. Guest House Paradiso. Right,
This must have been run Liam took a broom break on.
Oh, look at that! I didn't realise that it had water effects as it went past. That's probably not a new thing, but... maybe because that one looked like it were on fire. Cameron McLaughlin says, you should bring 60820 to the next Dewsbury Bus Museum on the Sunday the 30th of October.
Hell, you're a month late.
October? What?
Isn't it September?
Well, it's August now.
I'm confused.
What are you on about? Because I'm on about, like, what month it is now.
Yeah.
Saying you should bring it to the
yeah.
thing in October. Well, that's not happened yet.
What is sweetie?
Just give it a minute. It'll click into place in a minute.
I'm confused.
What is there to be confused about?
It's not been October yet.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
You said it's a month late. It hadn't happened.
Oh no, I thought there was a thing happening like the day you bring something.
Oh yeah, that's Town and Districts.
Oh okay.
That's Town and Districts.
Is that something else?
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, Town and Districts. The Dewsbury Bus Museum is something completely different.
Oh okay.
But yeah, I don't think 60820 will be on the road by then, I'm afraid. But I'd like to. Maybe I'll bring a different vehicle. Although in October, possibly not. That might be a little bit soon for the secondary vehicle to be doing shows. Oh, look at this. This is just perfect. Although this 60820 shouldn't be on 122s really, should it? This should be on... Oh, little station, very kind of you. Can you make a video of you getting your new bus? That is the plan. That is the plan. My other half has invested a ridiculous, and do you know what? It's so ridiculous. It needs to be a redonkulous amount of money on a GoPro with various bits and pieces you plug in, and it does different things. The only thing it doesn't do is spin around and make you a cup of tea. But yeah, the plan is that there will be a video of us collecting our new bus. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and you might even see Josh in that video because you're attending, aren't you, dear?
Yeah, that's...
Well,
Yes,
unless
I
plans
am.
change, but yeah, at this precise moment in Greenwich meantime, yeah, that is the plan. That's the plan. There's a lot of speculation as to what I bought. Someone said the other day I might have bought a Leyland Leopard. I'm like, what's that? I do know what a Leyland Leopard is. I most certainly have not bought one. Yeah, there's a lot of speculation it's a B7 RLE. There was another speculation the other day that I bought. What was it now? It was... oh, hang on. Way! That I bought an East Lancs Millennium Sprite, which is that single-decker thing with the massive roof pod on the back. Do you remember that?
That's niche.
It is niche, isn't it? That's an oddly specific thing to say that you think I bought. Unless they were just finding the weirdest bus they possibly can. Welfare bus. Ford Transit welfare bus. Oh, I've got it on my brain now. Flipping
You're
welfare
thumbing
bus.
him.
A dear rider.
Oh, hang on, just sorry, sir. I've just... There we go. Programmed the wrong ticket to sell you. Lovely.
What a sweetie.
You've also fixed the... there was a thing with that Glasgow spec one, where the ticket machine, if you press T after you'd already issued a ticket, it would spit out a random Berlin ticket from the SD200. Did you have that doing it when you were... I was like, oh, hang on, that looks oddly familiar. It's a Berlin ticket.
Oh yeah, that's controlled by the map.
That's... Oh, is that the map that does that?
Yeah.
Ah, dear me. Right, going round there, we're at Studio Polygon welfare bus. Oh, we could have it branded up, couldn't we? It'd be brilliant.
Ooh no.
So that's not going to be the next bus on the OMSI scene then.
No.
I reckon I'll be able to drive my own bus. This is fairly easy. Fairly
He
easy.
said that if he gets to that turn down the hill in a minute.
I know exactly the one you mean. Come on. This is going to be great. We're going to have to get... I'm going to get Miles to do some liveries for the Joerhead group. Because we're going to have to get some of these at our company, aren't we? I'll have to tell Miles to get one done, Miles.
He's got the repaint templates.
Oh, has he?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, if you're still watching, Miles, we'll have some in the Joerhead group, please. Yeah, that's oddly niche, isn't it? A Plaxton Primo.
I don't even know what one of those is.
It's that little tiny thing that had absolutely no back end whatsoever.
Oh.
It will, yeah. If you, it
Oh,
was really,
that.
it was a really odd little thing.
That's horrible.
Yeah, isn't it? I mean, what you've also got to remember, of course, is that Studio Polygon are a business, and they're going to want to make something that they reckon will sell. Hence the Renown. Oh, we've committed. I'm sorry. There we go. Look at that, straight through. So they're going to want to make something that will sell. You know, as much as we'd like to see every bus in the world in OMSI, a Plaxton Primo again is very niche, isn't it? So over things like
No.
a Dennis Dart, you're probably not
Hey, driver.
likely to see one.
May I have a single ticket, please?
Oh, hang on, single ticket. There we go.
Thank you, driver.
There you are, Will.
Hello, mate.
A single
Gosh,
ticket,
oh,
please.
she's here again. Twin sisters coming round. It's Noreen and Doreen, isn't it? Right, away we go. This spec isn't quite as knackered as the Glasgow Transport one, is it? It's not Glasgow, it's Aberdeen. That's the one. I keep saying Glasgow, don't I, every time. Oh, Shane Martin, very kind of you, thank you for that. Now we need a Leyland Lynx or a Metrobus MCW. There's plenty of preserved ones out there, isn't there, to get ref off. Brilliant, look at that. Perfect stop, apart from that woman at the bus stop that's getting drenched. She's not come dressed for the weather, I don't feel guilty. Ah, Francesca Knight, gold member for 6 months. Brilliant, brilliant. Thanks for that, Francesca. We had a primo at EYMS. And the amount of people you would take out with the door. Oh yeah, because they were single door things, weren't they? And they were quite enthusiastic, shall we say? But they were massive slabs. They were like massive patio doors. I always forget, Francesca. Oh, Studio Polygon member for 7 months. Flipping heck. Oh, this membership's got getting a little out of hand. It's brilliant, isn't it? If you want to join as a member, there's plenty of good benefits to it. There's a link somewhere for something on how you can do that. It also gets you Discord benefits as well. I keep forgetting that, of course, Francesca is a bus driver for EYMS, so is well acquainted. Probably not with B10s, but you'll have driven Wright classic bodies. Like what did they have? It Wright Merit. Did they have them at EYMS? They had something like that, didn't they?
I think so.
Yeah.
Was that Warrington?
Oh yeah, they had funny little things. There's all sorts of weird names for these that you've never heard of, isn't there?
It's just a cadet with a different badge.
Oh, is that all it was?
Yeah, one's got a VDL badge and one's got a DAF badge.
Ah.
It's different. It literally is. Makes no
We're
sense.
not doing well up this hill, are we? Sound good though. Oh, Mark, yep, thanks for that. Ticket machine, he yells. Blue Water, Black Horse. Yeah, we're a little bit behind, aren't we, on these? Is the Renown a bit of a thrash machine? It's a lot of a thrash machine. It has to be said that Oxford one was a little bit too thrashy, I think, for my liking. It was a little bit too enthusiastic. This is just right, I think. Cameron Sturtridge said, stagecoach spec where? Is there going to be a stagecoach spec?
Yeah, there already is one. You know, the ex-Bolton ones.
Yes, of course.
The first one was the first interior stagecoach repaint. And there's also some new to, what is it? Not Cobus, because that's the airport one, but something like that, isn't it? They eventually became stagecoach. But yeah, there are.
Right, well, we will see. We will see stagecoach livery at some point. Chris, a member for 5 months now, bronze member, says, ew, that's an old bus. That's not very nice, Chris. I'm not speaking to you ever again. Taylor Porteous says, can you show the National Express Dundee spec, please? Oh, that's just come on as we speak. Sorry, I thought that had already bleeped. Thank you very much for the donation. Very kind of you. The National Express Dundee spec won't be shown today because we don't have it in-game currently. It will be part of the pack, if I remember rightly, but it's not currently in today, so we won't be able to show it today, but we will show it in the future, I promise you. Simon Cornwall, only 3 months for me. Hope there is great fun videos still to come, Joe. There absolutely is. There's plenty of them, Simon. Also a bronze member. Thank you for supporting the channel. Right, where are we going here? There we go. We're stopping here, and look at that. I've even moved my ticket machine on.
First for everything.
First for everything, absolutely. Little station as well. Very kind of you. When are you driving an open-top bus? I I don't know. I don't think there's an open-top Renown coming to OMSI, is there? So it probably
Chance
won't.
would be a fine thing.
So it probably won't be today, given the weather as well. Would you want an open-top bus in this miserable weather? We'll probably get round to it at some point. Is this the corner you were on about?
Yeah.
That MDF or whatever it's called is going mental, isn't it? With all brakes. No
MDF, that's wood. Well,
brakes. It is, isn't it?
NBS. It's the one we're
November
looking-
Bravo Sierra.
That's the one. Neutral braking
MBS.
system.
Oh, mutual. Sorry. M for Mike.
Neutral.
braking
Oh my
system.
Not MBS, not
thought you said-
IBS, not CBS.
I thought you said MBF, MDF. I thought I said I've heard that before. Heard somebody say that. Oh hell!
There's a blanker MDF wood going mental in back cab.
That's my panels lost off the front. Oh dear, my front panels have absolutely gone. Reg plate's half a mile up the road. Oh dear me. Oh, I've had such a good time tonight. It's been absolutely ace. I can't believe we've been going 2.5 hours. How did that happen?
Brilliant.
Oh dear me. Oh, there's a few now. Versa. Would you consider making a Versa? Oh, I don't think
No.
I don't think I'd drive a Versa on this channel. I'm afraid. Rancid things, aren't they? They're just like solos, but worse.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry, Imran. We've not forgotten about that. We've not forgotten. Do you know what? I bet 3/4 of the people that are still watching now wouldn't still be watching if we'd have told you at the start. Oh, hang on. Oh, sorry, madam. Paintwork on a brand new car. We're just gonna have to turn through that, aren't we? Because there's no chance that we're gonna get them to reverse. Would you believe it? Quite literally, yeah. Oh dear me. Right, well, here we are arriving into Stoneleigh, and I think that's pretty much where we're going to finish the live stream today. Or have you got anything off the top of your head, Josh, that you can think of that we've missed?
Just a quick roll blind thing.
Yes,
And
sorry,
then,
Matt.
and then that's it.
There we go. Please accept my apologies there, I've forgotten about that.
No.
So do I need to spawn this as a different bus?
You just spawn the same one again, but use the first off.
There we go. Right, okay. So we're in. Oh, brilliant. Right, so we'll cross that off. Yeah. Get rid of you. Oh, just got off that and bus has disappeared. We're a phantom bus. Right, let's have a look. So we've got the SVU, proper spec, first Olympia.
There you go, that's all fine. There you go.
Oh, just first South Yorkshire.
Yeah.
We need that though, don't we?
I think it's going to take you back to Memorial Crescent as well.
It's absolutely going to do no such thing. Stoneleigh Harbour. There we go. Right. Yes, of course, we've got no Wright Liberator spec currently. There is maybe other versions of the Wright Classic, as it's called, will appear in the future. Don't worry, everybody. We've not forgotten the release date. That's the one, isn't it? We've not forgotten to tell you about the release date. We're just showing you this first. So that's
So
going
if
to...
you,
Oh, hang on.
oh,
So,
if you'd-
we actually have textures.
yeah, so you can either, if you press F8 twice on your number pad, on your keyboard, and then press page up, you can either,
Oh, wow.
there you go, you can do it with your keyboard, or you can use your mouse
So we can...
and
Look
wind
at
it yourself,
that.
which is an OMSI first.
That is an OMSI first. So if we're on the outside of the bus, we can use page up and page down to scroll.
Yeah.
Look at that! That's beautiful. With the random yellow bits in between. Or is it quite a short destination blind?
Yeah. It's only got a couple.
That
yeah,
is absolutely fantastic. Oh,
I
look
don't
at
know if you
that.
remember. If you keep going up, there should just be one that says service. I don't know if you remember the Manchester ones. They always had that. They just said service and then the route number next to it.
Just service.
So they didn't
I
have
don't
to
remember
do
it,
the
truth be
blind.
told, but just
Very
service and the number. Very weird, very weird. I mean, the spec that I had, I didn't even know it had a roller blinding because they just used to have it as black, and it just never used to bother. It'd have the flip dot. Well, truth be known, the flip dot didn't work because they put the flip dot at the side and the back from when it was new, because it had a destination with a roller and a flip dot at the front. And then when they replaced it to a Hanover, just none of this at the side worked, so it just had nothing.
Oh.
But yeah, that is absolutely brilliant. Does anyone have any final questions for Josh before we go? I mean, I think the main question now that we're here is, when's this bus coming out, Josh? Because, I mean, they all want to know. Let's put them out of the misery. That hound dog's chomping at the bit.
Well, the bus will be out this September, and it will be out in no more than 30 days' time.
So no more than 30 days from now, everybody. There we go.
Yeah.
We're into the last month.
Yeah,
So
so
that
anytime
is-
between today, well, not today, tomorrow and the end of, well,
Between
Near
tomorrow
the end of
and 30
September.
days from now.
yeah.
Well, that's absolutely brilliant. So, yeah, it's absolutely coming. That is, yeah, well, thank you so much on behalf of everybody that has been in the stream. Well, thank you to everyone for joining the stream anyway. It's been an absolute pleasure having you here. Thank you, Josh, for coming along. And,
Thanks for having me.
It's been absolutely brilliant, and thank you.
Yeah, I've
for...
had so much fun.
I know I have, actually. For all that panicking at the beginning, it's actually gone quite well, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Other than the odd January blip.
Yeah.
Everything's absolutely gone quite well. So yeah, thank you so much for that. A reminder to everybody that I'm going to have to discuss with Josh what I'm allowed to show you on regular videos that aren't live streams from now until the release date.
You're more than welcome to do videos on most of the specs.
Okay, no discussion needed. So there we go. I wasn't going to put you on the spot. I was just going
No,
to
it's okay.
leave it as we'll go and discuss it later. But yeah, we'll make sure you like the video if you've not already, and do subscribe to the channel again if you haven't already, because there'll be plenty more Renown stuff coming out on the channel before release date. So you want to stick around here so you don't miss out. Porsche Misham, so you don't miss out. I can't stop saying it now. So you don't miss out on any future B10 stuff. But other than that, thank you so much, everybody, and hopefully we'll see you all next time. Cheerio! Josh ain't saying bye. You're not
Bye
getting a bye.
for now. Cheerio, bye for now. That's what you say.
It is what I say. Bye, everybody.
Bye.